Joining me is one of Canada's elite sprinters, Jerome Blake, fresh off his first Olympic Games in Tokyo. And he's here today to talk about his 4x100 meter performance, his bronze medal performance, his future with the Canadian track and field team, his charity work, and his acting and modeling career. Welcome, Jerome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so congratulations on your bronze medal 4x100 meters. And tell us, how excited were you?
It was a pretty cool experience, it was it's a lifelong dream in a sense, to go to the Olympics and get yourself a medal and all that. So for me, it's a blessing of the fact that, there's no medals at the Olympics is guaranteed to any one person. So for me to go there and come home with one of three medals, that's, it's a pretty cool experience, and it's a blessing for me.
Yes, well, Jerome, you had your mentor, right? Aaron Brown. What was that like?
It was actually pretty cool, because we actually came full circle. I remember in 20, I think it's 2018, and in 2019, just like working with him as my mentor, and just learning from him, learning from everyone else, and just understanding that like there's a next level to where I'm trying to go. And with his help and his mentorship, it helped me out a lot to get to the point where I'm at right now, and still learning as I go. And having him in my corner as my training partner is even more impressive. So yeah.
Hmm. Performing in your first Olympics on the world stage, um, what did it feel like? I mean, you as a team, but being your first Olympic in Tokyo, and
it was pretty cool because because of the pandemic and stuff like that, and the way the games were set up, in a sense you couldn't really do most of the traditional stuff apparently like you do at the Olympics. I don't really know personally what the traditional Olympics is like. All I know is you go and you couldn't leave the village and all that. So I think it really give us a chance to really bond as athletes, and for the relay team, it really gives an opportunity to really just hang out with each other and spend a lot of time together and stuff like that. So I feel like that helped us out a lot to just relax and spend some time and get to learn a little bit more about each other as we go. So it was quite a bit of fun.
yes, and Jerome, like, um, I understand that your medal would be upgraded to a silver, pending a potential disqualification of the British team. Is that, do you know?
I actually, this is almost like news to me because I don't really like, I'm on my phone, but I'm not really on the internet that much. So I
Yeah.
don't really, yeah, actually, this is the first time I'm hearing about that. So like, if that's so, that's pretty cool. But, as of right now, I know I got a bronze medal. I'm happy with mine. So I'm celebrating that one for now.
Yes, and well, tell us about your training now.
Right now I'm actually on a break, so I'm trying to spend some time with friends and family, and just try to get grounded again, and before I go back to training in November. So I have a couple more weeks here of just relaxing and enjoying my time off, and then I go right back to training again, get ready for Worlds and what's that, Worlds and Commonwealth for next year. So yeah, get ready for both of those championships.
Yes, well, how do you relax?
I'm actually trying to do that or learn how to do that because I've been stuck in a routine for a year and a bit, just practice home, practice home. So now I'm like, just trying to, I guess, like build a routine of like, I go to bed a little later, I wake up a little later, I'll try to spend some time with friends and family as I go, and, have a drink here, there, maybe, and, go out for some dinners and stuff like that. So it's been a pretty new and learning experience for me right now, just learning how to relax and not have a routine. So yeah.
Yes, yes, and tell us about your charity work, Stepping Stone.
Yeah, for sure. So Stepping Stone is a charity that I created in likeness of me, because when I moved to Canada, my first coach, Pat from Kelowna, she helped me out a lot with whatever she could, whether it's financially and driving me to track meets and stuff like that that my mom couldn't drive me to. So it was pretty cool, and I told her that if I ever make it past where I'm at in the sport, I'll pay her back all the money she spent on me. And she said, don't worry so much about paying me back, help somebody. So I for years I sat and tried to figure out what would be the best thing to do. I can't just, you know, like help one person. I want to, you know, I want to change people's lives in whatever way I can. So I thought, you know, I have to have some good people around me to create something that, you know, of this magnitude that I'm trying to do. So, you know, I waited a couple of years, and, you know, and then I finally found a great team to put it together, and we put it together. And now, you know, we're working on some great things, and we have some big news coming up in a couple weeks here with Stepping Stone. And so it should be, you know, it should be big. So it was created in the likeness of me, just, you know, to give back to my community and give back to Canada.
Yes, and it's a mentorship program for youths to get into shape and to follow in your footsteps, right?
In a sense, you know, because like how life works, you know, it's not so much about sports itself. So for me, I think it's just like whether in sports or out of sport, because the great thing is that if you can learn something from somebody who's who's making daily sacrifices with their lives, that's very powerful. So I feel like, you know, having whether it's a business person or an athlete, you know, just speak to somebody and say, hey, like, you know, I've done this and this and this to get where I'm at. And, you know, we think if you can do this and this and this, you could, you know, you might not get where I'm at, but you can get to where you know, you believe you can get to. So that's pretty much, you know, our goal, to change a lot of people's lives.
Right. And so, you know, to get involved or to find out more information, where can we go?
You can go to steppingstone.org and online, or you can follow us on Instagram at steppingstone.org as well. So, yeah, or just go to my Instagram page, Jerome Blake, and the links are all there to, you know, follow us and, you know, keep in touch. And we have some big news coming again soon. So in a couple weeks here, we'll be, you know, onboarding a lot more people. So it should be fun.
It's wonderful. And I love the name, Stepping Stone.
Yeah, thank you.
I just love it. So
Thank
congratulations. And
you very much.
yeah, so I mean, I was, you know, looking at your Instagram account and I see actor, model. I mean, that's so exciting. So tell us tell us about that. I mean, I love your outfits and yeah, so tell us.
Thank you. For me personally, you know, I met someone, and they told me like, oh, you have a character that you need to develop more. Like you're a very fun and outspoken person. You need to be that person. You can't, you know, like you have a talent here. So I was like, what is that talent? And he said, well, for one, well, I didn't know this, but he said you're a Leo, and Leos like to dress up. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you like to dress up. And I was like, that might be true, because I do like to dress up. So, you know, I decided to join a model agency, and, you know, they put me in touch with some really good people. And now I guess I'm one of the most popular models in Vancouver, I guess. So, you know, I
Oh,
look for some pretty cool stuff, and I have some pretty cool stuff in the next couple of days here as well. So it should be quite interesting. And with the acting stuff as well, actually, someone put me in touch again with a acting agent, and she told me I should take some classes, and I took some classes, and off I went, and, you know, got my foot wet a little bit, and I've been doing it ever since.
yeah. And you know, you should have your own clothing line maybe one day.
Yeah, that's a plan one day, but as of right now, I don't think I could manage doing all of that right now, but hopefully one day, though. That's definitely something I would love to get interested in.
Yes, you're so, I mean, to be an Olympic athlete, I mean, you know, you require discipline and hard work and and those skills, like you can transfer it to whatever you want to do, like acting and modeling and maybe writing a memoir one day, you
Yeah.
know, that would be wonderful, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah, I mean, the cool thing is, you know, as I feel like as an athlete, you have a different level of work ethic when it comes to, you know, striving towards something. And I feel like with me personally, if I really want something, I'll for sure go for it, and that's just who I am. So I probably see myself in the future doing some films here. So yeah, that's something I'd love to work towards. So yeah.
wow, stay tuned for
Yeah.
you. That's wonderful. And you know, so your next, you're when are you going to start preparing for the next Olympics? Like right now, you're relaxing, right? If you call it relaxing, because probably you get up even 7 a.m. maybe.
The preparation already started from, you know, from this season got shut off. We you know, once I wrapped up the season, the preparation already started. Spoke with my coaches, I spoke with my team, and the main goal for me right now is just to just get better as a person. I mean, this year I've learned so much, and the next I got 3 years before the next Olympics. So I already told myself like my goal is to be a contender there for a medal, not just go to have some fun, but contend for a medal. So my main goal right now is just to just work hard and just be a better athlete, be a better version of myself every day, and just stay hungry and just keep working hard. And that's all I can really do, and just focus on, again, just getting better for myself. And I know once you focus on getting better as an athlete, eventually the results will come. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to next year and the next few years. So yeah.
It's wonderful. And is there anything else you'd like to add, Jerome?
No, not really. Yeah, no, that's it. We
That's
talked
it.
about Stepping Stone, and yeah, we just again we're launching something in the next couple of days here in 3 weeks or so. So stay tuned. Follow us online at steppingstone.org, and find us. You can find us online at steppingstone.org, or on Instagram at steppingstone.org, or Facebook. And yeah, so yeah, stay tuned, and we got some
Yeah.
good things coming.
I want to thank you very much for being on the show, and I would love to have you come back.
Yeah, for sure.
And yes, and maybe you have your own clothing line, but you don't.
Yeah, hopefully.
It'll be
Hopefully.
great. So,
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
so wishing you all the best, and yeah, thank you so much again, Jerome.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.